Good morning, everybody. This is Corinna Daninger with Corinna's Coffee Talk on Monday. I'm so happy to see you're out here with us, and I'm very excited for today's guest. Please welcome me. Please help me welcome Bailey Canales, licensed title agent with Celebration Title based here in Melbourne, Florida.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for having me, Corinna.
Hi,
I'm so excited to be here.
Thanks for coming over on a Monday. I know Mondays are crazy, right?
Always.
Well, what day is not crazy?
Every day.
Exactly. So cheers to coming to be our second person on Corinna's Coffee Talk. I appreciate that. Wow, that's good coffee, Bailey. Bailey surprised me with bringing the coffee today. So what is it, Bailey?
This is actually our own brew at Celebration Title.
You have your own brew at Celebration Title, so you're not just a title agency, but you have coffee too?
Pretty much.
Is that because everybody needs energy to get through the day?
I mean that, and the closings are always super fun and energetic, so we like to boost them up with our own little coffee brew here. It's like a celebration in a cup.
It really is. Well, thank you for bringing the coffee. How nice. Boy, I love this shop. So, Bailey, who are you actually?
Well, people like to think that we're sisters, which is so funny. I think that rumor started around town, I don't know, like 10 years ago now?
About that, yep.
I don't know if it's the blonde hair or our hustle or what it is, but no.
Bubbly personality.
There you go. Sisters by heart, but yeah, like Corinna said, I am a licensed title agent. I work for Celebration Title Group. I'm a success partner here, based out of Brevard County. I've been in title insurance for about 10 years now and licensed since 2016. So it's been a fun journey.
It's been a fun journey with you too.
Thank you.
So since you've been doing this for so long, I guess the first question is, what is title insurance? Because I'm sure even not just the general public probably has that question, but probably a lot of realtors sometimes know that it's just part of the process to close, but really, what the heck is it?
So with title insurance, it's a policy that protects your ownership in your property. So it protects your rights to the property. With title insurance, there's two different policies. There's an owner's policy, which protects the owner, and then there's a lender's policy. So if you had purchased the property with financing, that policy protects the lender's first lien position to the property. So when thinking about big purchases you make in your life and other types of insurance that you have, car insurance, life insurance, homeowners insurance, you should really think about getting title insurance because that protects the biggest purchase that you'll make in your life, which is the rights to your home.
I know I have insurance on my cell phone.
There you go.
Right? My world stops if that thing breaks and I can't replace it.
Same thing. So similar to other insurances, title insurance does protect it, but differently, title insurance actually protects backwards. So anything that comes up, what we call in the back chain of title, that's what it protects you against. Any kind of liens, forgery, clerical errors, any kind of unknown heirs that pop up. That's what title insurance really protects you from.
So Bailey, just to be clear, if I bought title insurance for my house and it came back good to go, but then somebody pops up 5 years later and says that they actually have ownership of the land or the house, does that help me?
Absolutely. So that's exactly what title insurance does. The owner's title insurance policy protects you, and not only does it protect you, but the title insurance actually defends you too. So if something does come up, some kind of claim, the title insurance policy will actually pay to defend you in court as well.
Gosh, that sounds like a big deal. Do you run into this issue ever?
No. We have a great underwriter at Celebration Title Group. We work with First American, so we have trusted partners that we really do work with to help make sure that we are on the up and up.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Of course.
So now that we have a pretty good clue of what title insurance is.
Yes.
If it's not about the money, it's always about the money, all the way down to the yard sale stuff we sell. So what's it cost, Bailey?
Well, great question. Let's jump right into it. So title insurance, the policy amount is based on the sales price of the house. So it really is regulated through the state of Florida and other states as well. But here in Florida, it's regulated through the state and it's promulgated by the sales price of the property. What's really great about title insurance is that it's a one-time fee for the lifetime that you own the property. So you pay the one-time policy and it will protect you the entire time that you own the home.
Oh, that's great. So unlike my life insurance policy, I don't have a monthly fee.
Exactly. Nope, it's a one-time thing. Exactly.
Don't tell my kids I have a life insurance policy. Love you, kids. And Sergio. Got a little hot here. Okay, So, okay, now you said something that it's a standard with the state. So is that negotiable?
No, it's not. It's regulated through the state. It's kind of one of those flat fees that you'll find at every title company always charges the same amount for the policies.
Well, that's good to know.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Because I think a lot of people have that question coming into real estate. If they're a buyer or seller, what is this? Why? And
everything's negotiable, like we said. Anything with real estate that's negotiable. And what's negotiable about title insurance is who pays for it. So typically in most of Florida, the seller pays for title insurance. If you get down into like South Florida, the buyers pay for it. But that's what I'm saying is negotiable. So if you're working in a deal, if you're in a hot market right now, and if you're a buyer who's really interested in a home and you know that there's multiple offers on it, one of the things you can do to make your offer look more attractive is offer to pay for that owner's title insurance premium.
That's right.
One less thing for the seller to worry about, and one more thing to make your offer look that much more attractive to them.
I know I've won a lot of contracts doing that.
Absolutely, yes, definitely. So again, in Brevard County, typically the seller does pay for that title insurance policy.
And then the buyer, like you said, pays for their lender policy.
Exactly.
Title policy.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, because the lender too needs to be protected.
They do. So the lender's lien position is actually what's protected. So if something should happen by the time that you're in ownership of the house, if there's a foreclosure or anything like that, the lender's title insurance will protect their first lien position to make sure that they get paid out as well.
Excellent. That's very good to know.
Yes.
Okay. So Bailey, why do I want it?
Well, again, thinking about your main purchase of your life and where you call home and everything that goes into that, you want to make sure that that's protected. As you said earlier, you don't want somebody to come to your door and knock on it and say, this was my grandma's house from 20 years ago, and she promised me in her will that I have right here that I'm going to own this house one day. It was missed during the title insurance process, or you didn't get owner's title insurance. That's what's important about it, is that it's going to protect you and your ownership rights to that property. It's going to defend you if something does come up, and you do have to go to court with that. So things that can come up with title insurance is fraud. There's a lot of fraud in the industry.
Oh, yes. And land, too. Is
Absolutely.
Right
a lot of vacant land. We're seeing a lot of forgeries on wills and deeds and things of that nature. Foreign sellers that aren't actually selling their property. People are impersonating them. So there's a multitude of things that could come up. Liens that aren't paid off. Anything like that is what the title insurance will protect you from.
That's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome. So if I do a quick claim deed,
oh.
right? You should make sure you buy your own title policy
and
for that
reason.
reason.
And can we do a little like ding? It's quick claim deed, just like you said, and quit claim deed and not quick claim. There's nothing quick about it, but it's going to quit the claims all to it.
That's right. So highly recommend my clients all the time, if they're going to do something like that, even within family, to buy the title insurance to protect their assets.
Oftentimes those are our main hairiest files and searches as ones that have all these quit claim deeds in and out of the chain of title, because you don't know exactly who owned the property, if it was done properly. All these documents have to be executed, through legal standards. So if people are just doing them themselves, it's not always to the right degree that it needs to be for reporting purposes.
Gosh, Bailey, this has been awesome this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for the coffee and coming in today. And I will thank all of you all out there for tuning in with Corinna's Coffee Talk. And I cannot wait for you to meet my guest next week. Tune in. See you on the next one.